Hey, what's up all? It's Jono here and welcome back to Pokemon Black 2 and we are still in Clay Tunnel. But after doing a bit of exploring, we've come across this random room. Yeah, different background music for some reason, so is there something special of this particular part of the tunnel? Who knows? Although one thing I do want to do before I forget is I want to make Ampharos relearn Thunderbolt, seeing as I did temporarily make Ampharos forget that move because I wanted Ampharos to briefly learn Rock Smash, but now that we've taken care of that and we've now got a quick access to Twist Mountain instead of having to rely on all those minecarts, we no longer need Rock Smash, so we should be fine. Anyway, let's see what's going on in this room. Hello? Hi? What is going on with this door? It leads to a different place depending on whether the moon is out or not. Oh. Interesting. Okay, I wasn't expecting this. Where does this go? Where the heck are we? What is this? I have to say, I do not... Whoops, that's the wrong one. I do not remember this when I first played Pokemon Black 2. Although, interestingly, some very suspicious markings on the floor. Oh, I wonder if it's something to do with some particular Pokemon. Oh, the Protectors were born out of rock, ice, and magma. Ah, these are the Regi Pokemon, aren't they? But I don't know if you can actually encounter them or not. Two answers are needed to find the true path. Courageous one, let me tell you the answer I know. Check the ground 9 steps right and something steps down from the eyeball. The other answer can only be found when the sun is in the sky. Oh, right, okay. So, I'll do a whole bunch of puzzles here. What does this one say? The world is split into two. Day and night. Black and white. Okay, I suspect this must have something to do with the Regi Pokemon. And you know what? I'm actually going to have a quick look online right now just to see if I'm right. So, give me a second. Okay, so I've done a quick look online, and these are the underground ruins in Clay Tunnel. And yeah, just as I thought, it is where you can catch the legendary giant. Although, annoyingly, I definitely won't be able to catch all of them because I know one of them requires a key item that can only be found in White 2, which can then be sent over to Black 2 using, I think, the Unova link. And that's something I won't be able to do, so unfortunately I definitely won't be able to catch all three of them, but I'd say if I can figure out a way to make one of these Pokemon appear, then, you know what, that'll be good enough for me. So, if I've got this right, let me see. So if I walk 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 down, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Aha! Yes, okay. An old switch is at your feet. Step on it? Sure. A loud, heavy sound echoed on the other side of the door. Well then. And yeah, that's definitely changed that panel. That panel has definitely changed. Yeah, so is that. So, looks like this place has changed. It has changed. Oh, look at this. Okay, it has indeed changed. Right, okay. So, at the very least... Oh, look at that. At the very least, I can at least catch one of these Pokemon. So, you know what? Here's what I'm going to be doing. I am going to be saving the game, as well as also switching my Pokemon around. In fact, I will do that right now. And we're going to try and catch this Regirock. So let me save the game and we'll give this a go. Alright, the game is saved, and yeah, turns out I can at least catch one more legendary Pokemon. The Pokemon statue that exudes the power of rock started moving. Oh boy, here we go. Regirock appeared. Ooh, level 65. Okay. Now, hopefully you are just a rock-type Pokemon, if I remember rightly, so I should still be able to use Thunder Wave on you. Nice. Okay, good. And we should be able to get away with a couple of Thunder Punches, but I'll probably switch to Haxorus soon. Oh, that was a critical hit. That's fine, actually, because that means I can easily get away with another Thunder Punch. In fact, let's try one more Thunder Punch before we try using Haxorus. You're just going to waste your time using Charge Beam at me. That's absolutely fine. Okay, now let's bring out Haxorus. Although, admittedly, I think spamming out the false swipe is probably going to take quite a bit of time. Hey, you're just going to use Lock On, that's absolutely fine. Let's now use false swipe, although I suspect this is going to do very little damage. Oh wow, it literally did very little damage. But luckily, you're just going to waste your time using Charge Beam. So you know what, I'm just going to spam out the false swipes. Ooh, I thought that was a critical hit. Nice, but unfortunately for you, Regirock, you are paralysed. Oh dear, yeah, you are really having trouble now, aren't you? Although, something's just occurred to me. Do I have enough timer balls? Because I can't remember if I actually stocked up on some after my encounters with the various legendary Pokemon in some of my more recent episodes. Well, I mean, I still have 2 of my Master Balls, but again, I don't really want to waste them. I don't know, I just feel like not wasting them. And besides, at the end of the day, if I was able to catch Zekrom using just one timer ball, then surely I'll be able to do the exact same thing with Regirock. Anyway, I'm going to assume you are on 1 hit point, but just to be on the safe side, let me just do one more false swipe. There we go. Now that should guarantee it. Wow, Regirock is having some horrible luck with the paralysis, and you know what? That's absolutely fine by me. I've still got 32 timer balls. This should be more than enough. As long as you're not Azelf annoying, then we should be alright. Oh, and just like that, Regirock went down the Zekrom route and decided to be caught after just 1 timer ball. Beautiful! Regirock, the Rock Peak Pokemon. Its entire body is made of rock. If any part chips off in battle, it attaches rocks to repair itself. And there we go. I got myself Regirock. Now, from what I can tell... Oh! Iron Chamber. Oh! I have a key for the Iron Chamber. I think. Obtain the Iron Key. Iron Chamber can now be selected in Mystery Door. Yeah, can be sent and received via infrared communication. So I've got the Iron Chamber, so which I'm assuming that means I can catch Registeel. But I won't be able to catch the other Regi Pokemon because I'm going to need to somehow find a way to get that key item transferred to this game, which probably won't happen. I say probably, it definitely won't happen, but you know what? It was still cool to discover that anyway. What do you think about that, eh? Pretty cool, isn't it? And you know what? I think rather than continue with this journey right now, I'm just going to very quickly head back to Driftvale. Where's my escape rope? There we go. I'm just going to very quickly head back to Driftvale, do some healing, and then we're going to carry on exploring and head into Twist Mountain. But yeah, there we go. At least we've got one of the Regi Pokemon. Oh, I didn't want to use a Max Repel. Although, think about it, I need to buy some supplies anyway, so that's not a big deal. Oh, hello, Mr. Medal. You got something for me? Ooh, the Dowsing Wizard Medal. I guess it's because I'm just constantly using the dowsing machine. But now it says the Iron Chamber. Does that mean I have to activate it from the main menu? Ooh, I have to see about this now. So I'll tell you what. Let me just briefly save the game. And... hang on. I'll briefly save the game and have a quick look at the main menu just to see whether I can activate anything from there and take it from there. Although before I do, let's actually buy some repels, seeing as I accidentally decided to use one while I'm in town. Right, let me just grab a few more. You know what, just to be on the safe side, I'm just going to buy 20 of them. That's absolutely fine. There we go. Right, I'm going to save the game and see if I can figure out whether I can activate this Iron Chamber thing. Alright, so I'm in the main menu. Is it Univalink? Let's have a look. So, key system here. Let's have a look. Key system settings. Let's see. Yeah, mystery door. So right now, yeah, it's the Rock Peak Chamber that's available. But I can now change it to the Iron Chamber? So by doing that, does that mean I can immediately encounter Registeel? Find it in the underground ruins, and of course there we got Iceberg Chamber, which sadly, yeah, you cannot select this until it's unlocked with the Iceberg Key, which I can only get from White 2 and then somehow transferred it via infrared communications to this game, which of course won't happen, but at the very least we can at least catch 2 of these Pokemon. And yes, in a way, thanks to me looking online, I did kind of have a bit more of a clue as to what to do in terms of how to activate the encounter with Regirock, but honestly, I don't care. It's towards the end of the game. I don't care if I end up somewhat cheating. It ends up cheating to figure out what to do. Anyway, so that's now taken care of. If I load the game, although I'm just realizing I'm gonna have to go all the way back that way. Although it wasn't too far, to be honest. So let me just quickly load the game, and I'm gonna. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's new. So it's actually showing it on the menu now. Okay, so let's load the game, and I will jump ahead to the underground chamber to see whether that has worked or not. So back to the underground ruins it is. Alright, I think I've finally made it back. Yes, I have. So yeah, looks like that's now changed, so presumably this chamber has changed again. It looks like it has. It looks like it has. No, not interested in you, Dust Cloud. Oh, it has changed. Alright, now it's time for me to catch Registeel. Right, the game is saved. Now, Regi Pokemon number 2. The Pokemon statue that exudes the power of steel started moving. And there we are, Registeel, also level 65. And unfortunately, you'll be the last one I'll be able to catch, unless I could somehow magically activate the other key through another means, but I can at least get these 2 Pokemon, so it's something. Oh wow, already having an effect there, the paralysis. Alright, let's start with a Thunder Punch. Oh, you're also using Charge Beam. Okay. I mean, it's not going to do much damage against my Ampharos, so you're probably wasting your time here, Registeel, but if you want to do that, that's absolutely fine. using Amnesia. Alright. I think we can get away with one more Thunder Punch as long as it's not a critical hit. Okay, that's good. Alright, so you lock on. That's absolutely fine. I can now switch back to Haxorus again. Yep, again, you're just going to carry on using Charge Beam. You know what? If you want to waste your time doing that, Registeel, then go nuts. I'm totally fine with you doing that. Anyway, let's now spam out the false swipes. Because once again, this is... Ooh, Zap Cannon. Ooh, but of course it did paralyze me. But hopefully we can get a few false swipes in before we get annoyed by the paralysis. Okay, you're just gonna spam out the Zap Cannon now. Alright, again, whatever. Ooh, no, that was a critical hit. Alright. Okay, good. If I can get in one more, then we're pretty much set up. And yep, it looks like we are pretty much set up, ready to go. Okay, Haxorus is not quite knocked out, but getting close. And this time I am going to assume you are on 1 hit point, so I'm just now going to start spamming up the Timer Balls. Now, are you going to be as cooperative as Regirock? Something tells me you won't. No, but the ball did shake once. So that's something. It did shake once. So let's just keep on at it, and we'll just see whether we can catch you eventually. As I said, I want to hold off from using my Master Balls. I want to keep hold of them, and I want to say I've caught all these legendary Pokemon without having to rely on any of these Master Balls. Anyway, let's use my next Pokemon. Let's just bring out Ampharos because you'll be able to easily withstand the electric attacks of these Pokemon. And let's keep on spamming out the Timer Balls. Oh dear, yeah, I think Registeel is going to be more annoying than Regirock by a country mile. But as long as you're not on Azelf levels of annoyances, then hopefully this still won't take too long. And now you've paralysed my Ampharos, how dare you! Come on, Registeel. Be like your buddy Regirock and just be caught already. I don't want to waste all my Timer Balls, but I'm going to, aren't I? Yeah, looks like I'm going to. Oh boy, this Pokemon's going to be fun to catch, isn't it? Oh man, there always has to be one. There always has to be one Pokemon that's going to be super annoying to catch. Oh yeah, and when it breaks out immediately, that's when you know it's going to be an absolute pain. Alright, well, I'm just going to carry on throwing these balls, and hopefully I'll get a successful catch very soon. And I'll just jump straight to when that happens. Wishful thinking if I was hoping that was going to catch after I said that. There we go. Okay, definitely took a few Timer Balls to get to Registeel in the end. But definitely not as annoying as Azelf was. Anyway, Registeel, the Iron Pokemon. Tempered by pressure underground over tens of thousands of years, its body cannot be scratched. And there we go, we got ourselves Registeel. We got ourselves Registeel, and as I said, unless I can somehow figure out a way to activate the other chamber, like other than the intended way, I don't think I will be able to get Regice, unfortunately, but you know what? We can still at least get 2 out of 3, so you know what? I'm absolutely fine with that. So, I think on that note, once again, I am going to use a escape rope just to very quickly escape, do some quick healing, and then continue exploring Clay Tunnel, or rather specifically, start exploring Twist Mountain, seeing as we did briefly find a way there. So, time to heal my Pokemon, and I'll see you guys back in the tunnel. Alright, back in the tunnel, and now we've got this path cleared thanks to using Rock Smash. We can now get back to where I want to fairly quickly, and if I remember rightly, it's all the way up here in one of these paths, wasn't it? Hang on a minute, which path was it? No, that's Mistralton Cave, the one where you need Flash, unless you're using an emulator and don't have the settings quite right, like I have here. No, it's I need to go further up, don't I? I need to go a little further up around here, don't I? I think it's up here, is it? Yeah, this looks like it. Yes, it is. Here we are. We're in Twist Mountain. So let me get off the bicycle, get the dancing machine on, and start doing a little bit of exploring around here. Well, first of all, I'll help myself to this item. TM71 Stone Edge. Nice. Also, is that what I think it is? Ooh, hello. That giant ice rock in the middle. By the looks of it, that looks like where we could potentially evolve Eevee into a Glaceon if we wanted to. Good to know. But where does this go? Is this still Twist Mountain? Hello? If you look for something in an empty place like this, you can discover things like this fossil I just found. Take this. Right, alright, I'll gladly take an old amber. Alright. If you come again tomorrow, you might be able to find a fossil of your own, so come on out and play if you want. Oh, okay. Old amber. Wait, old amber, is that the fossil that you use to revive? Is it Aerodactyl? I can't remember now. Anyway, yeah, look at this. We're back in Twist Mountain. Of course. Oh, someone has put something in the bin. Who would put a full restore in the bin? That's just an absolute waste, that. Why would you throw something in the bin like that? But yeah, seeing as this is not winter, we won't be able to. It's probably a good chance we won't be able to explore all of this area, but we'll still be able to explore most places. Man, where do I even start? In fact, like, we got this area. Let me temporarily turn off. Let me temporarily stop using the repels while we see what kind of Pokemon live around here. I'm just gonna head back here because there was a door. There was another like passageway in that ice rock room. I want to see where that goes before I start venturing out into Twist Mountain. I'm curious to see if this goes anywhere in particular. This area must be pretty cold, so I'm somewhat half expecting to encounter some Ice-type Pokemon, but knowing my luck, probably not, and seeing a boulder is already starting to back up that theory. No, I'm going the wrong way. I want to go up this way. I'll tell you what, if we keep encountering the same Pokemon that... Right by the door. If we keep encountering the same Pokemon that we have previously, then I might as well just use the repels. We've got a Girder, but I don't think they're going to be worth that much experience points, are they? We'll give it a go, let's see. Bearing in mind I am still using the experience share with Haxorus, so let's see. Is it worth doing these battles right now? Not really. A couple of 100 experience points, so yeah, not really worth it, is it? And, oh god, where are we now? This place just keeps getting bigger and bigger, and you know what? Seeing as I doubt we're going to see many new Pokemon, I'm just going to carry on using the Max Repels. I just want to get down to doing some good old-fashioned exploring. Okay, so we've got even more boulders to push. Right. Oh, I see what we need to do. I see what we need to do. So, let me use Strength, move these boulders, and see where this takes us. This better be worth it. Presumably we push this one in. There we go. That means we can get round this way. And then we can... push... this one. There we go. That should be enough. Okay, so that's cleared the path to... oh! Regirock gas. Right. But surely, if I remember rightly... yeah, a body of ice to summon the king. Such a thing must be obtained. Body of rock to summon a king. Such a thing must be obtained. So I have to get all three, don't I? It's a statue of a Pokemon. It exudes tremendous power. But unfortunately, because at the moment I'm not going to have any proper way of getting Regice, I won't be able to trigger this encounter with Regirock, which is a bit of a shame, but, you know, that's the way it goes. But, hey, at least I managed to catch 2 of the Regi Pokemon. So that's where that goes, good to know, so we probably won't need to worry about that bit anymore. So with that being said and done, I think let's just head to the outside bit of Twist Mountain. And I'll probably just wrap up this episode, actually, because it's been a little while. Also, suspiciously empty area here for whatever reason, but whatever. Oh, and I still can't get into, like, this big scoop thing here. Oh, that's rubbish. Well, I think on that bit of disappointment, I think I will end this episode now. So, next time we're going to do some exploring around here. Hopefully it won't take too long, but I'll do some exploring around here. And if I have time, I will head back to, what was it, Nacrane Museum or wherever it is, and see if I can get that fossil revived. Because I'll be curious to see what kind of Pokemon it is. When it says Old Amber, I think it's Aerodactyl, but I might be wrong. I might be thinking of something else, but either way, that's what I'll be doing next time. Or at the very least, I'll be exploring Twist Mountain. But if I have time for anything else, I will do that next time. So, on that note, thanks very much for watching, everyone. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. And until next time, I shall catch you all later.